3, 2, 1, 0.
Man, hey man, can't wait to get down here and check this blue Veneno, man. One of Veneno's hottest sons out right now. So they say. So we gotta make sure, check it out and make sure it's official, like referee with a whistle, you know what I'm talking about? So we finna hit the road, pile up, and we going on down there today Friday. So we'll be down in a couple hours to check them out and we'll see what's up.
Say that boy in Texas, man. We going to see him.
First to do it, man.
First to do it, man. Blue Veneno, man, all the way from China.
Yes, Lord. Yo man, we almost there. We got about 5 minutes left. We're around the corner, man. We're pulled up. It's been a quick drive, so we're gonna check them out. We're gonna see what it do. We're gonna let you know if it's real, if it's fake, if he really look like them pictures and the videos, or if it's a boo-boo. We're gonna let you know. We'll be there shortly. Y'all stay tuned. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Blue Spittin Podcast live. Thanks. He finally arrived, man.
We here.
See him, man, live and in flesh, in person. We're at the location, at the spot to check him out. First hand, he don't gonna give you the real. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he fake? Is he Photoshop? Or is he 100% really that bull? You know what I mean? We here, Blue Spittin Podcast live.
Yes, sir. The first ones in the States, man.
The first.
Yes, sir.
Yo, it's your host with the most, J to the Izzo with the Heavy Hitter Bullets here with the Bullet Spittin Podcast, bringing you an exclusive interview, a first of the first. You know what I mean? I have a very special person here with me, Mr. Okie Dokie himself, whom some may consider the king of Texas. Also could be put on the platform of the king of the bullet community right now. I'm gonna let him kick his intro to you guys. He needs no intro, but you know, go ahead and let him know who you are for the people who might not know.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Ife, owner of the Okie Doke Camp. A lot of y'all may know me from my dog, the world famous Riff Raff, man. The first dog to ever have a movie on Amazon, his own cartoon, coloring books, memory card games, dog chains, keychains, everything. So you may know me from Riff Raff, man. Also the owner of Pogo, Red Ramby, Red Rambo, Big 30, Vega, Rival 1, just to name a few. And also now the owner of the one and only Miracle, aka Blue Veneno. So he's here, live, Texas, baby. Texas.
Wait,
we here. Let's do it.
Wait. Time out. We have Pogo.
Yes, sir.
We have Red Ramby.
Yes,
we have the legend Riff Raff.
Yes, sir.
And now we have Blue Miracle.
Yeah, Miracle, aka Blue Veneno.
Blue Veneno.
The baddest dog in the world, Mr. Blue Veneno. I'm gonna say that one more time, and this is no bias at all because I didn't produce this dog. He is the baddest dog walking on the planet.
And
period.
you are 100% okay with saying that he's the baddest dog on the planet, even though you didn't produce him.
1,000%. 1,000%. I'm just a fair man. I'm a non-biased man. I see a badass dog. I see a badass dog. So I've seen a lot of dogs. I haven't seen every dog, but I've seen a lot of dogs. And I can tell you there's not a dog alive right now that I've seen that's touching him, not even close.
And I'm definitely going to co-sign on that. I've seen some of the best, a lot of Brashard dogs. I've seen the homie Ashton dog with a 30B kennel. Shout out to him. Also, I've seen Jeremy Fry dog, a couple of them, Cash Money and Golden Child. I've seen Khan's dog. I've seen Rocco. I've seen some of the best dogs, and I've seen a lot of Veneno offspring, but I've never seen none that can go in any class. When I say any class, I mean he can go in the ABKC. He's gonna do amazing in ABKC. He can also do amazing in the exotic world. He's the prototypical what you look for, a hybrid bull type dog. How would you describe Blue Veneno?
He's the true definition of a one-of-one. He's just the true definition of a one-of-one. One of the most extreme dogs I've ever seen, if not the most extreme dog that I've ever seen. And I'm not talking about a dog with a big ass head with a long ass back. I'm talking about big ass head, big ass shoulders, crazy ass bone with a short back though. That's the key. The proportion. He has exaggerated proportions. Really good top line, nice rear. He's been outside chilling. We've been out here for about an hour and a half. It's about 86, 87 degrees.
Easy.
He's over there asleep with his mouth closed, chilling.
Easy. I'm looking at him as we speak.
He's over there chilling, sleep. No soft palate. He's just a one-of-one, man. He's a one-of-a-kind dog. I am honored and blessed to even be able to be in a position to bring him over to Texas. But not only that, I have the opportunity to share his blood with other breeders who want to take their yard to the next level. So I'm just looking forward to collaborating with a lot of the other breeders out there. Y'all better get it. The stud fee is going to be going up, but he's worth every penny that I'm asking for the stud fee. So y'all hop on before it's too late, man. This is just the start, man. I'm not even done yet. We going crazy. I'm going crazy. For the next 5 years, y'all gonna know exactly who I am, what I'm doing, and it's gonna be, for me, it's about the kids, it's about the brand, man. We all about positivity, no negativity, man. We just want to do good things, bring healthy, beastie, functional dogs back to the forefront of the bully community. That's the goal.
Man, and that is, man, I'm sitting here, we're doing an interview, but I'm looking at the dog. We're outside, obviously, and I see him over there just chilling, no issues whatsoever. I mean, I'm gonna co-sign on everything he has said. If he said some bullshit, y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all that's not real.
That's real.
Stop it, that's not real.
That's real shit.
But this is real, 1,000% real. And I encourage all you guys to come out and get the opportunity to see Blue Veneno in person. Where are you gonna make your first appearance at?
So we're gonna make the first appearance at EBC Emmanuel's Bully Show last weekend in October in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the exact venue, but we there, man. VIP. It's gonna be a good time, man. Come fuck with us, and we're gonna have opportunity for you to also win a Blue Veneno stud credit at the show. So make sure you stop by the booth and ask me how you can do that.
So yeah, the show is going to be October 29th at Dallas Market Hall, brought to you by a good buddy of ours, EBC Manuel. Really great guy, does a phenomenal show every year. I highly encourage you guys to come out and support and check out Blue Veneno live and in person. So let me rewind a little bit. How did we get to this point? Because you've been loaded up on the studs lately. You've done your thing with Riff Raff. You've been going crazy with Pogo. Mm-hmm. You had Ramby. Mm-hmm. And then you also have a little micro nano size dog. So you have almost every classification of dog. Yeah. How do we get to the legend, the myth, the GOAT, the #1 dog in China and probably in the country at this point? How did you get to the point where you got Blue Veneno?
Well, you know, when it came to the yard this year, man, like I said, I took a few years off, and I don't want to say I took a few years off because I've been active, you know. I just didn't have a lot of luck with my breedings taken, puppies being born, all that kind of stuff. But I've been actively breeding, but I've just been on cruise control because the state of the bully community changed a lot, man. I just wasn't liking the style of dogs that was active and popular in the States. So I just took some time to really reflect, man. I kind of lost my passion for it a little bit. And then one day, man, I just got tired. I said, you know what? I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, man, put the effort in it. And I'm going to produce some badass dogs. I'm going to bring some badass dogs over here. And I'm just going to be the one-stop shop in Texas for all your bully needs, whether it's puppies, studs, coloring books, movies, you know, mentorship, whatever it is, man, I'm going to be the one-stop shop for whatever you need. And just make sure my name's at the top of a lot of people's mouths when it comes to just legitimacy, credibility, good business, and at the end of the day, just badass dogs. So.
Yeah, and with a very special dog like Blue Veneno, we don't get into numbers or anything like that, but we all know that he's not your typical run-of-the-mill dog. He's a very, 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 very highly expensive dog.
Yes, he is.
And so having him shipped here from China, there comes a lot of risk. Were you concerned about the travels of Blue Veneno and him arriving here safely and alive?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man. So anytime you spend that amount of money on a dog, you definitely concerned and you worry, man. It's just like any investment that you do. You put money in, there's always risk that you'll lose your money. You know, dogs die all the time. I know firsthand. I lost my boy Ray Ramby at that dog show in Houston. So I know firsthand how you can lose your dog. So it's always risk concern. But I just made sure I brought him over at a time where I felt comfortable. So that's why, you know, the deal was done a couple months ago. But due to the summer heat, I had to wait to bring him over, you know, late September once that heat wave kind of died down. So that's what we did. So we got him a big ass extra large crate. He flew into Canada from broker to shipper, from shipper directly to my house. Everyone that I felt comfortable with, that I trusted, all had a hand in it as far as bringing him to me safely, man. And I thank God, man, he's here. He's been in the States for about maybe 8-9 days now. So he's still extremely underweight. He's not 100%. He's probably at like 75-80% right now, but every day he's getting more and more comfortable, man, and hopefully by the time Emmanuel show, I'll have him close to 90% to 100%. It takes about 30-45 days for some of these China dogs just to get acclimated to the new weather, the language barrier, new smells, new food, all that kind of stuff, man. But he's been doing good. He's an amazing dog, great temperament, man. Just blessed, man. Just blessed.
Yeah, most definitely. And, you know, I know there was we're going to talk about it because we're going to stop it before it even becomes a thing, because it's not a thing.
Yeah.
But there was an individual involved in possibly the purchase of Blue Veneno prior to yourself.
Yes.
And I know the deal may have went through, or whatever happened with that deal, it didn't happen. Mm-hmm. What would you like to say to that individual that may have put out money out there for Veneno but was unable to fulfill the back end deal, or whatever happened with them in their situation?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to him at the time that he tried to facilitate that deal, and I helped him. I did everything in my power to help him fulfill that deal at that time. That was about 1.5 years ago, maybe almost 2 years ago. I don't know the exact time frame, but he reached out to me after he already had sent the deposit when things started to go left, and asked me if I could help kind of facilitate that due to my relationships in China. And I did everything in my power without me even knowing him 100%, because I never met the guy, but just me being the type of the individual that I am, I just said, if I can help you, I'm gonna try to help you. So I talked to LV on his behalf, like, hey man, help him switch his money. He don't got the rest of the money, et cetera, et cetera. And you know, LV said, look man, the deal was on Blue Veneno, not no other dogs. I'm not switching over no deposits. If he come up with the rest of the money, I'll send him Blue Veneno. If he don't come up with the rest of the money, I'm not sending him Blue Veneno. I'm gonna either resell him or I'm gonna keep him. He's a family dog. These were LV's exact words. So I relayed that message to him, and I guess he just said, you know, I'm gonna just watch the deal, take it as a loss, and move on. So 1 year later, the opportunity presented itself for me to purchase Blue Veneno for myself. So I took advantage of the opportunity, and I went ahead and bought him, and that's it. I didn't cheat anybody. I didn't rob anybody. No money was ever came into my hands from anybody else. This is money that was paid to LV directly from me, from my account, for the purchase. I paid full price for Blue Veneno. You know what I'm saying? What LV wanted, that's what I paid, and we got the dog. He didn't give me no discount. I didn't pay the balance of what he paid. That makes no sense for LV to do that when he could get full price. So,
Right.
I didn't get no extra benefits from him not fulfilling his end of the deal, except for the opportunity to actually still buy Blue Veneno. And I told him when he was trying to get Blue Veneno, I said, look man, as soon as you get this dog, I want to breed to this dog. I love this dog. He the coldest. Like, I'm gonna breed to him. I think he's gonna do a lot of good things for you. If you could get him, try to get him. And he tried to get him, man, but it just didn't work out. And he's still doing his thing. He's still active. So I wish him the best of luck.
Yeah. So there's no ill will, no bad dealings, no anything like that between the two parties. It's just a deal that they weren't able to come together, like a lot of deals. They just don't come together for whatever reason. They just don't come together sometimes. But I know I personally want to thank you for taking the chance and the risk of bringing a dog like that over here so we can be blessed with the ability to use him.
Yes.
And he's located here in Texas with us in the Bullet Spittin podcast, because we're located here in Texas as well.
Yes, sir.
And man, I know exclusive.
The
I know
podcast exclusive.
Yes, and I know a lot of guys are very appreciative of you taking the risk, because I've lost $45,000 sending money over there to China and then get nothing in return. So I know the risk that comes with sending money and not think you have a relationship with a guy, but it doesn't pan out. So whatever the stud fee is, it's well worth every dime, and he has proven productions and everything. So to dispel any myth or any rumors that there might be, you have the 100% paperwork for Blue Veneno at this time.
Correct. I showed it to you earlier. You can vouch for it. Everybody here has seen it. The paperwork is in my name. He'll be USBR and ABKC registered. For those wondering, feel free to use them. ABR is not a problem if that's what you want. IBR is not a problem. So no matter what your dog's registration is, you'll be able to breed to Blue Veneno.
Yep, I've seen it visual with my own eyes. He's registered, signed, named, documented, everything. It might take a little time before registries send back paperwork and things like that, because that's how it goes right now at this point in time. But everything's gonna be squared away. Let me ask you, as far as the ABKC, are you gonna get him registered with ABKC for the guys who's wondering?
1,000%. So I have his CBKC certificate in my name already. I've already sent over his CBKC paperwork to USBR, so he'll be registered USBR. Once I get the paperwork back from USBR, I will be able to then 1 day or 2 day FedEx register him with the ABKC. Same thing I did with Pogo, same thing I did with all my other dogs. So he'll be USBR, ABKC. If somebody comes to me with ABR paperwork, I register them ABR. If someone comes with IBR paperwork, I'll register them IBR. So I'm gonna make sure everybody that wants to use them has the opportunity to use them regardless of what registry your female is with.
Okay. Now, is there a certain time frame you're looking at to keep them open? You know, you have a certain number in mind, or year time, or
no, not year. I don't really know. I'm gonna just kind of play it by ear. Like I said, I want to give everybody the opportunity to use them. So we're gonna do 20 stud credits at $3,000 with a $1,000 lock-in. 20. So you have 20 slots. However long it takes for those slots to fill up, whether it's a day, a week, a month, a year, that's where you're gonna be at. That's what I've done with all my dogs. After the 3K slot is up, he's gonna be at 5K firm for a while. And then after 5K, maybe he gets up to 6K, 7K, and then we'll assess it at that time. But he's worth every bit of 3K. I've seen y'all pay 3K for bullshit. I've seen y'all pay $3,500 for bullshit. So 3K for this dog is a deal. It's a deal. Y'all spending 10K, 15K on Blue Veneno puppies in China because of the shipping. Costs $4,500 to ship a puppy. So spend the 3K to breed to him, spend the 5K to breed to him, have your own litter. I'm one of the best stud owners you could ever come to for services, man. My customer service is A1, ask anybody, I'm easy to work with. I want you to get a litter. I'm gonna go above and beyond to make sure you get a litter. Progesterone tested, make sure the numbers is right, and we're gonna get it done, man. I already bred them to my bitch, waiting on my other bitches to come in, my people waiting on their bitches to come in, and we just gonna breed him. His semen is immaculate. Everything came out great. Vet check, health approved. I mean, he's just a really good dog, man. So y'all come get it while y'all can.
So how many puppies are you considering a litter, and are there any repeats available?
There are repeats. I'm not one of those guys that say you get one repeat and then it's done. You know what I'm saying? So the way I do it, just because of the nature of the dogs that we breed now, when you're dealing with these micros, nanos, y'all bringing, 25, 30-pound bitches, it's hard for them to have 4 or 5, 6 pup litters. So
yeah,
the way I do my stud contract is 2 pups is considered a litter, but you get 3 repeats. They just have to be in concession. They have to just be back to back to back. You can't no heats. So 2 pups a litter, but you get 3 opportunities to use this dog, because that is me saying I want to make sure you get your litter. All I ask for is progesterone testing. None of that old school, we're going to do it on day 10 and day 12, none of that. Progesterone testing, so we make sure your girl's ovulating. You have 2 years from the time that you purchase the stud credit to use your first attempt. That's it. Y'all pay 7K on cats that give you 1 pup, 1 repeat. So y'all not gonna spend 3K, 5K on a bad world. I gotta be smart, man. I gotta be smart about it. It's a great opportunity. I know it's a great opportunity. That's why.
Yeah, most definitely. And so for the guys, to just break it down, 2 pups, that's a litter, and your litter is done. If you have less than 2 pups, he will repeat that up to 3 times depending on the litter of the size. So if you have any time within that process, you have 2 pups or more, that's a litter. Okay, that's phenomenal. I know a lot of guys, like you said, doing a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
And that's highway robbery.
That's crazy. I spent $5K for 1-and-1. That's insane.
Insane. So with Blue Veneno, you know, you're gonna have the guys that are gonna come out and want to do a challenge.
Yeah.
They're gonna feel like they dog the biggest, baddest dog on the planet. And especially gonna come from the ABKC world, I feel like.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to those guys that feel like they may own the most extreme, the most brolic looking dog, that want to come up and probably do a stack off or do a challenge? What do you say?
I mean, look, they say don't challenge you. You don't want to challenge Blue Veneno. Trust me when I tell you that.
At all.
I used to be that guy. You know, that's how I made my claim to fame with Riff Raff. We went all over the world stacking, man. Blue Veneno, I'm not gonna do all that stacking shit with him, man. There's no need. He's proven. At the end of the day, it's about productions. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like an ABKC show title. It really don't mean much. You know what I'm saying? But if it makes sense, more than willing, we can do a stack off. I'm gonna take a playbook from Bashar. I'm gonna take a playbook from Jeremiah. If you want to stack Blue Veneno, bring the bread, and we can stack them. We can have Bully Spittin podcast come out. We can make it a movie if that's what you decide to do. If you want to stack it, but we're not just gonna let anybody just come stack next to the baddest dog in the world. You can't just pull up on Will Smith. You can't just pull up on some of the greatest actors, Michael Jordans, and just, you know, hey man, let's play basketball 1-on-1 real quick for free. You know, you can't do that. So you want to stack them, you're more than willing to. It's gonna cost. But other than that, you're more than willing to come see him, run up on the show, pet him, enjoy him. Just come see a specimen live in the flesh, man. But we're not gonna be doing all that charity stacking, man. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's. I can totally relate to that. Now, as far as features, he has so many extreme features.
Yeah.
Can you give the people a breakdown of his personal extreme features that you see? Man, this dog has the most craziest neck, head, shoulders. It looks like he has football pads on and ready to tackle somebody in the game.
Yeah.
How would you describe this dog if somebody didn't visually see him?
Yeah, it's crazy you saying that with him being, you know, like I said, he just got here from China, so he's only at like 70-75% right now. But for you to say all that, just seeing him in the state that he is right now, just really says a lot to the dog he is, man. But I think what sold me on him the most was his physique. I'm a body guy. I've always been a body guy. Structure, neck is my favorite feature on a dog. If you know my camp, if you follow my camp, you know I'm very high on the neck. So to me, my favorite characteristic on him is the head, neck, shoulder set with the wide rib cage that comes to the tuck at the waist. He has a strong, meaty thigh, nice stifles, nice feet, nice head shape. You know what I'm saying? He's just, he's just a beautiful dog, man. And y'all looking at him, he's 5 right now. So y'all not even looking at a 2-3-year-old Blue Veneno, which I know is really just next level insane. You're looking at a 5-year-old Blue Veneno who's really still looking very good at his age, man. But when you see him, the proportions are very cartoonish. It's very photoshoppy.
Extremely.
He's just a very extreme dog. Now you're gonna see a lot of other extreme dogs that have really, really big heads, but the back is long down the street, sway back, weak rears, all that kind of stuff. This dog head, shoulder to back ratio is insane. It's a very unique looking dog, man. When you see him, you'll understand what we mean.
I don't know if y'all can see this glass right here, but if you can see this glass right here, his back is probably the equivalent of this glass. Put a tail on it and put the head and the shoulders on it, and you have the back of the dog. He's not a long dog at all. And that's why I say he can easily fit into the exotic world. He is just so extreme, and the way the ABKC is going right now, I can totally see this dog being the king of the mountain. There is nothing on this. Man, when y'all see this dog, you'll be highly impressed. No question about it. And since we're talking about both the ABKC world and also the exotic world, is he available to breed to the ABKC registered dogs and also the exotic community? Is he open to breed to anything?
Absolutely. I ain't never been one to discriminate. So look, if your bitch looks good to you and your bitches fits the vision of what your kennel or what you want your dogs to be, you're more than welcome to breed to Blue Veneno, man. I'm in no position to tell you how to mold your vision or anything like that. My 19 years experience breeding bullies, some of the ugliest females I've ever seen, has made some of the best dogs in the world.
100% agree.
So from my experience, man, you can't judge a book by its cover. If the blood is there and it clicks, sometimes it just clicks. So ABKC, UKC, exotic, bulldoggy, if it fits your vision and you want to use Blue Veneno, he's here for your service, man. So just hit me up, man. We can make it happen.
Most definitely. If you're looking to add the head, the neck, the shoulders, the bone, the girth, I mean, he is. We came up here to see this damn dog with intentions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we definitely gonna do some business. I have dogs I'm gonna pick up tomorrow out of New Orleans. So I'm leaving here and we're going to New Orleans for in the morning. And I'm gonna look at my females are more on the exotic side. So I'll be breeding one of my exotic style females to Blue Veneno. And I think he's gonna give me everything and then some I'm looking for. Like you said, he's 5 years old and he has great movement for a dog with that size. Most of the time, the dog with those size, they kind of move a little stiff and rugged. Not him. Yeah, he moves like he's gliding. Do you think you could take him into the show ring and possibly be a show guy?
He could definitely do his thing. I mean, he's extreme. You know, I know the ABKC, his struggle would be the height requirement, because I think for ABKC, the height needs to be
under 14.
Yeah, no, for extreme, I think I'd be higher than that. 13, 14. He got to be at least 13 inches, I think, to be extreme. But either way, regardless, I lost my passion for the show ring a long time ago.
Yeah.
I bred one of the most winningest females in ABKC ring, Grand Champion Francesca, owned by my boy Ty, and she killed it in ABKC show ring. That was 7-8 years ago. And I just never had a desire to really go in that market. No disrespect to those that do, if that's your thing. But my goal, my vision, what I want to do, I just want to make badass dogs. Wild factor dogs, healthy, functional dogs, man. I don't care about no points. I want to see some badass dogs, man. That's it.
And that is definitely what he has here. And we've laid hands, the Bullet Spittin Podcast have laid hands on this dog. We have videos, uploads. Check out the page, check out the Instagram, check out the YouTube. Check out Okie Dokie Camp. He'll have videos, pictures, everything. Hit the inbox, man. And you know we don't cut the bullshit. We'll tell you if it's not. We'll call you out if it's not. But this is not one of those cases. You have to get up here and see this dog. You have to find this dog wherever you can find this dog. Contact him immediately and get him for the 3K before he goes to 5. As soon as he. Man, look, that dog won't be 3K for long. I guarantee. Matter of fact, when you call or reach out to inbox, be ready to send deposit because it won't be long.
It won't be long.
I guarantee. Probably less than a day. I'm gonna put money. I'm gonna say less than a day. That 3K will be done. Just as soon as he makes the announcement, which by now you guys will know who has him. Man, once again, I want to say congratulations on the pickup. You've been tearing it up lately. You've been on a spree. Man. You recently got selected #1 here in Central Texas.
I appreciate it.
On the
Shout
list.
out to the Bully Spittin Podcast for putting your boy #1.
Yeah.
I told y'all not to do a list for Texas. I thought for Austin. I didn't think it was gonna be enough people, but I see what y'all did there. But I appreciate it, man. You know, it means a lot to me. I ain't big on the list, but anytime somebody recognizes you for something that you're doing, it's always love, man. So I appreciate y'all for the consideration, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. And like I said, it was well earned, well deserved. We actually made the list prior to us coming here, and it was just an overall, man, he's been going crazy. If you keep up with him and follow his Instagram and Facebook and social media platforms, you will see he's been going bonkers.
And I ain't done. And I ain't done.
So yeah, so I'm gonna kick it to him one last time and get you with an outro. And it's been a pleasure here. Thank you for having the Bullet Spittin Podcast and myself here with you. We've had a great time. Man, we're all speechless on Blue Veneno at this point. And like I said, we mostly breed exotic dogs. But like I said, Blue Veneno, he can fit in any class, exotic or the ABKC world. He is, I think he's going to do some, he's going to change the game here for the community,
so,
for sure.
It's an amazing opportunity to get some of that China blood. Everybody going to China, y'all buying to China. The shipping is really risky right now, man. Canada border's been closed. You can't even ship through Canada right now. Everything is closed, shut down. So, you know, you don't have to go to China no more. I got blue Veneno, go to Texas. Come to Texas. I got some of the hottest China blood in the world right here in Texas, man. I took the risk for you.
Yep.
So you don't gotta take the risk. I got all the China blood you need, man. Blue Veneno is just the tip of the iceberg, man. So get all the updates, information you need on my Instagram at the Okie Doke Camp. I know it'll be tagged in the caption, man. It'll be tagged in the comments. Follow the Bully Spittin Podcast on Instagram, the #1 podcast, bully podcast in the world. When it comes to bully news, the hottest news, exclusives, Bully Spittin Podcast is where it's at, man. Make sure y'all tap in.
Yeah, and you heard it here first. Bully Spittin Podcast, here with your host, J.O., Heavy Hitter Bullies. Bully Spittin Podcast, we checking out. We'll see y'all soon with another exclusive. Peace.
2019, 2020, 21, I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, just wasn't really going hard because I lost a little bit of the passion because niggas was going so heavy bulldog with it. Yeah. And then when I went to a lot of these dog shows, I just wasn't impressed. But I saw everybody else impressed. And I'm like, you know what? That shit just motivated me. I'm like, I'm about to go stupid hard with this shit. And that's what I've been doing ever since. So last 2 years, investing, selling, recouping, doing all that kind of shit. And I just been going hard. Like I told y'all last time, man, my goal is to have the hardest yard, hardest camp in Texas.